My area is strictly in the area of climatology, and I became interested in viticulture from the standpoint of its importance to climate. Viticulture is mostly about managing the vineyards so you can have good quality wine on a consistent basis. Climate, of course, is very important. The two aspects of climate change that, of course, that are very important: the temperature and, of course, precipitation. What's happening with climate change, it's like the Toronto Stock Exchange. For the most part, the stocks are going up very, very slowly, but some days it goes down, some days it goes up. But if you look at the general trend, you'll see that it's an increasing trend. For the Niagara region, or for that matter, for much of Ontario, climate change, global warming, they'll bring mixed benefits to the region. On the positive side, we're seeing warmer summers. We're seeing also frost-free days are getting longer. The longer the frost-free period, the greater the flexibility that growers have. We could also see an expansion of different varieties that are considered to be warm climate varieties, such as Syrah, for example. We're seeing, for example, it shows up in terms of milder winters. We're not seeing as many events with damaging temperatures below -20, in which you're likely to have damage to the primary bud. On the negative side, a warming climate could bring more stress to the vines in terms of reduction in rainfall. We can deal with precipitation much better than we can deal with temperature, because with precipitation, if you have a lack of precipitation, you can supplement it, irrigation. But if you have heavy precipitation, especially in the fall, heavy precipitation can actually cause a lot of problems to grape, because it swells, it bursts, and you may have problems with diseases and so on and so forth. Right. On one hand, we're seeing milder temperatures in the winter, but if you have reduced snowfall, then that could impact moisture in the ground, and that in turn could lead to moisture stress. But that's assuming we do nothing. And the growers are very, very innovative. Many of them are able to deal with, for example, the problem of moisture stress using drip irrigation. So with drip irrigation, the water is applied directly to the root zone, and you have much more control over the amount of water and the timing of watering and the duration and so on and so forth. With climate change, we're seeing the growing season starting earlier, and which means that the vines are coming out of a dormancy, and a frost at -1 degree and even 0 degree can be a serious threat to the vines. So while on one hand we're seeing the conditions for climate changes can be quite positive, there are some risks involved, and so the growers then have to be prepared to deal with those risks. I am a geographer by training. I did both human and physical geography, because I think for students entering a geography program, it's important that they get a balance. A geography degree with courses both on the physical and human side prepare students for a wide range of career, not only in environmental field, but in planning. We see a lot of our students go into planning. We have students in recreation, resources management. Students are doing, they're working in GIS, which is a very big field. My suggestion to students is that you try to have a balanced program, and if you decide to go on to higher levels and a master's, PhD, that's where you tend to be more specialized. But I think certainly at the undergraduate level, the broader the base you have, the better you're able to deal with issues out there, whether it be in urban issues, whether it be environmental issues, whether it be agriculture. In general, the broad-based approach is still the preferred approach in my estimation.